So,
Here we go.
what are you gonna do? I'm gonna take an interview from you because you've been sitting around thanking people from October times. But tell us now, tell us what country you want to go in because
I don't
I
know
don't know
really.
why. Why do you want to leave so early? If I was in your shoes, I
Hmm.
would wait until like the time you actually have to go into that place,
Hmm.
the registration place, and if they tell you no,
Hmm.
you might as well have a plan B and then leave. What's the point of leaving earlier?
I don't know. I mean, it's a kind of. I don't like it. I don't like it here. It's not
Too early.
stable. We have to
I don't
pay
know what my
fines.
girlfriend is doing. Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna have to pay fines anyways, right? Because you've overstayed already.
Yeah, at least I will pay for 1 month, not for the other months. It will be crazy.
Well, if you think it the negativity way, then I guess yes. But if you think positively, you could get yourself a residency. You never
How
know.
how you get it? I mean, I okay. I will go. I have like how many days? I have about 20 days to go there, and I will go there, and they will refuse me anyway. I don't think I will go, of course. And but I have another option. I can change the date.
Yeah, but what's the point of changing the date? The only time you could change the date is actually for it to become later or something like that.
Yeah, to become later after after 1 month, at least to leave another month is to not lose a lot of money from the rent that I paid already.
Well, you could try doing something like that, but I would have waited to actually like see if you get it or not because when I came and when I applied, people also said it's impossible to get residency and stuff like that.
But in that time they were giving.
Yeah, they still do give. Like no joke, people in Alanya are still getting it.
Why
Like
Alyosha
my
didn't get it?
I have no idea because sometimes if people don't do it the legit way, you know,
Hmm.
or they have some records or they don't have income or whatever, if somebody looks sketchy, they're not going to give it to them. They do their own like background checks and whatever.
Hmm. Did you hear anyone? People are talking in the chat about refugee status here. People making it. No, it's possible.
Oh, I have no idea. People in my live stream said that you were looking to get yourself a refugee status or something like that.
But at least, yeah, I wanted just to leave the days that I paid for here.
Oh, can you not get the money back?
No, I have in the contract. I have like a condition. If in case I don't have the residence, I will have to find people to rent this apartment.
Ah, well, it's easy to find somebody to rent.
So I'm looking now. I already said to the agent of the real estate. I told him just find
Really?
someone. Yeah, I really
Wow.
I just don't want to stay here. I mean, it's not stable country. I mean, it's just not stable law.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I agree with you in one way.
What if they will? I mean, I don't know. They will try to deport us to Russia after that. I
Ah,
mean,
they won't deport you to Russia. What happens to you is they just tell you you have 10 days to leave. Now, you know what's interesting?
hmm.
Like some other YouTubers, like what's his name? Dima from Russia
Mm-hmm.
messages me like a few days back and he's like, "Can you help the Alyosha channel?" And
Hmm.
I did not know who it was, so I like watched his video, but it's impossible to help a person who already got denied. And now people are saying that he can't go to Georgia or something, right?
Yeah, they didn't let him to go to enter Georgia. But I mean, I think, in my opinion, I don't know if I'm right about that or not, because when we passed the border, Russian border to Georgia, it was hard to pass for me with my wife by foot. I mean, maybe the mistake he didn't go to Georgia by airplane, because airplane, if he will get that there by airplane, how they will buy him another ticket to Turkey or what? But
Yeah, did
by
they
bus.
not? Oh, he took. Oh, I wouldn't take the bus there. I
Yeah.
mean, imagine if like everything calms down, right?
Hmm.
And like I can go back to Russia, for example, right? In
Hmm.
a year. something.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to drive my car through Georgia, and they say you can't go in. How am I gonna get back?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is strange. But I think they don't let a person in because if I would have came there because I have a residency, I was here legally. And because he was kind of illegally, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why they
But
didn't.
we considered also illegally because we applied, but we like 60 days passed, and we applied. We were waiting for the answer. But if the policeman
Yeah,
stop us
but
and show his,
Turkish laws, it's like if you don't get it, then well, you were illegal.
it's a funny law. I mean, you if you don't get
Yeah,
it, you were illegal. If you get it, you are legal. Like, I mean, what the hell?
exactly. Yeah, it doesn't
It doesn't
that's
make
why
sense.
that's why when I did my residency, I made sure that everybody asked for like 6 months up front and like 7 months up front. I was like, heck no, I'm paying each month. There's no way.
Yeah,
you
you are
know?
lucky in that. I mean,
No, I've been searching through so many places,
yeah,
to
it's
get it.
hard to find a place per month to pay per month.
Yep, but it's way easier now, I guess, but I've been talking. I have a friend who has like a hotel, and he said this is all done so that the way because of all the Russians and Ukrainians coming into Turkey, the prices of rent like went up really high,
Yeah.
and people like normal Turkish people who work, they don't get enough money to be able to rent an apartment and
Mm-hmm.
also like buy food and clothes. And
Mm-hmm.
this way, like the government is trying to make the prices of apartments and real estate way cheaper than it is right now.
Yeah, and I also heard that some Russians complained about some things. Maybe, for example, like some
Oh,
old
yeah,
people,
the mosque, the calling for prayer.
they're
That's
calling
funny.
for prayer to reduce it.
Yeah,
Also,
reduce it in touristical areas. And I'm like, what the
yeah,
heck are you smoking?
it's
Are you
crazy.
smoking crack or something?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean they start asking for things that impossible to do in Turkey. It's their life and their tradition, their life, and they can't change that.
Oh, look, Sean said what I understood is that they denied them because Alosha's daughter is ill. So what's up with his daughter? Does
Well,
anybody know?
I think it's just a flu or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I mean that's not the case. I mean, I doubt that they don't let a person in because they have a flu or something.
yeah, I don't think it's the case. Because I talked with one girl from Izmir. She is like a very friendly girl, and she helped me a lot with Turkey with information. And she said that they are making it hard in Kazakhstan to join for Russians. They making like
Really?
stricter rules. Yes, and I thought, oh my
Wow.
god, in Turkey they are not accepting residents. In Georgia they are not accepting people. In Kazakhstan they making hard. They are helping the guy to mobilize more people or what?
Yeah,
I
to be
mean,
honest with you, I don't understand some countries, like some European countries, closing borders for Russian people and making visas so much harder to get. I think in situation like this, it's better to make it easier because then like normal people who don't agree with this whole thing
yeah,
are gonna go and like for example, right? You and me, we don't like take Turkish people's jobs or anything like that.
yeah,
We're here to spend money, if you think about it.
yeah. We help their economics.
Yeah, exactly. Like I rent an apartment here, I buy fuel for my car,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that's good for the country.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that when a lot of Ukrainians and Russians came to Turkey, the Turkish people were like, well, in any country where the Russians and Ukrainians came, the local people were like, let's make some money right now. And
Yeah,
they like put the prices up so high so that after they put the prices so high, they start blaming the people coming in because it's not their fault, it's the fault of the
the
owners.
local.
Yeah, if you think about it. But when there's demand, you know, they raise the price. Like this apartment I live in, I found it on a Facebook group. Like the owner of this apartment is a Ukrainian lady from Mariupol. She's actually very nice. Like
Oh.
her husband, she has a Turkish husband. He owns the whole like flipping apartment block here.
So
So yeah.
even Ukrainian people are welcoming Russians, but Turkish are not. What the hell?
Yeah, and there's actually a lot of cases, like weird cases. So basically, my girlfriend wanted to get her eyelashes done, and she found a Ukrainian master, but she said that because you're Russian, we're not going to take you in. And I actually was interested, and I told this to the landowner because she's Ukrainian
Mm-hmm.
as well, and she's like, the people who say this is like, why would you say something like this? We're all in the same boat here.
Mm-hmm.
We're here like for a reason. It's because we don't want to be like involved in any of this. So yeah, nice apartment lady I got, because the previous one I had
Yeah.
was from Russia, and she was like crazy.
Mm.
But she did find out that I moved out literally yesterday. She called me and she's like, you owe me money, and I was like, no, you owe me money. And then
Mm.
she just stopped calling me after that.
Yeah, and the other thing also, like I have when I rented this apartment, so I met an interpreter. She helped me with all this stuff and with the documents, and I contacted her. She is from Kazakhstan, by the way, and she speaks Russian. So I told her about the residence, and she said that in Mersin they are not even letting people with the document in the immigration department. Like
Really? What?
yeah, I don't know. They tell them that they check the documents. Like the security guy checks the document. If the document is about rent, they tell them no, we will not even accept that. They don't
Wow.
refuse it. Them. Yes.
That that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine
Wow.
that. I mean, you kind of,
Yeah.
and in the end, they will be like illegal, and they will pay maybe more fines or something like that, and they will have
Yeah,
trouble.
it'll be tough because my girlfriend has to go to the immigration office in February, and if she gets denied, that means I'm gonna like leave as well.
Ah.
So I'm still in a sticky situation. It's not that I'm gonna like, if she doesn't get it, I'm gonna be
Hmm.
like, well, okay, I'm gonna stay here.
Ah.
So if
Ah.
she doesn't get it, then I don't know, because for me it's harder because I have my car here. It can't
Hmm.
fly over the sea, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have two cats with me, and it's like very tough to fly with animals because you need like special vaccines and stuff like that.
Ah.
So yeah, it's also a weird situation, but I'm hoping for the best. But if it doesn't work out, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
you mean the car? You brought the car from Russia or how?
Yeah, I drove my car from
Oh,
Russia to here.
crazy.
When the like mobilization started, I hopped in my car
Yeah.
and I took two of my friends and we came here. But they left after like a few weeks or something like that.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Do you think the mobilization in the second wave will start for sure? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
also sure about
it's
that, but
it's it's already going on. It's
yeah.
already going on. I told that in one of my videos as well. Like it's going on. People are getting mobilization letters right now. The laws are changing. Like right now, they're making a law. If you say something bad about Russia, no, they proposed the law. If you say something bad about Russia, they could take out, like they can take your property, close your bank accounts and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's crazy. So basically, they could like go on my channel, for example, and be like, well, Ivan, you've been saying some bad stuff about us, so we're gonna take your apartment, and there's not much you could do about it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It's
Crazy.
crazy. So
Angie
Angie
said,
said,
yeah.
yeah,
I am
maybe
reading
she could
that.
just go back and forth between Turk. No, the problem is you could only be in Turkey if you're a Russian person, like 60 days, and then if you leave and come back another 30 days. But that's in a year, so it's like impossible to
But
do something like
I
that.
mean, the thing that they don't have stable laws here, and you never know what they will do with you. I mean,
Yeah, I could feel that things are changing right now because the time I came here,
uh-huh.
I've never been stopped in my car. Now they stop every single Russian car in Alanya when they have a
Uh,
block post, and they run my license plates to see if I have a residency. Because if
uh,
you don't have a residency, you get your car to the police station and get like a big fine, and then they tell you to get out of the country.
It's clear that they are pushing Russians to go back. I mean, or I mean, I mean, it's so clear. I mean, why they are doing that? They are making hard to everyone,
Yeah.
making
Yeah,
it
and
hard.
you know what? There was a story when there was a Christmas market in a shopping mall. You know what they did? This was like the first time they did something like this.
Mm,
When people were inside, they closed every single entrance and had police come inside and check everybody's passports
mm.
and residencies. So if there was anyone illegal there, they just deport them straight away. Like they closed the whole shopping mall. Could you
Crazy,
imagine this during
crazy,
Christmas?
crazy.
Imagine that's a nice Christmas present to be deported. No, what I don't understand is, right? It's hard for every single nation to get residency in Turkey, but it's easier for Ukrainians. I understand that there's a war going on, but they also have to understand that we're not coming for fun to Turkey, you know?
Yeah,
Like I don't want to live my whole life in Turkey. I'm like, nah, I'd prefer to live in Russia, but just no way to live there right now.
yeah. And we left our own homes, and we are spending our saving, our money, or everything. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could be saving up so much money if I didn't pay for rent right now, you know?
yeah, yeah. The same. I was living in the apartment of my wife's grandmother. So we were living
Mhm.
there 7 years. We weren't paying anything, only the bills.
Yeah, that's
So
good. That's good.
so crazy.
And right now, apartment and all this stuff, it's crazy.
Uh, they are like putting us in a situation. I mean, kind of really pushing Russian people to go back and to get mobilized. But why? I mean, from one side they all say that. I mean, they support Ukraine. They don't want like the war, and from the other side they are like pushing more people to go to war to support
You know what?
Putin.
The only good thing about Russian people is they always find a way out. It's like no joke. It's even a saying in Russia.
Yeah,
They always find a way out, and this is how it's been.
yeah.
Because we don't think like when I don't know about it. It doesn't probably concern everybody, but
Mhm.
you know, uh, in my case, I always find my way out of a crappy situation.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, we lived in so difficult country, and we
Yeah,
are like
exactly.
ready for any troubles, any difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, some people say, "Oh my God, traffic jams are so bad." I've been in traffic for like 2 hours.
Hmm.
I've been in a traffic jam for 48 hours at the
Yeah.
Russian-Georgian border.
Yeah, we were in
Yeah,
traffic maybe three days, like 3 days and nights. I
yeah.
mean, it was crazy.
And I had to like bribe people and drive my car through forests and stuff like that to get through the police checkpoints so I wouldn't have to go through them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But yeah, a lot of people are talking about Argentina and Costa Rica and Panama and South America. I don't know. It feels like you could get in a flip in, I don't know,
The thing about
somebody shoots you or
Argentina,
something.
the thing about Argentina is the ticket, the flight ticket. It's cost about $2,000. I mean, it's
Really?
very
Wow.
expensive. That's why we are not even thinking about Argentina. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's very expensive.
yeah, I don't know. I use Avia Sales, and usually it's a website. Usually this is the only website that gives the prices. But I even used Turkish airline to compare, but it didn't give a big difference. So it was like for all of us, my wife, my child, together, it was about $2,000. I mean, a lot.
Wow, that's expensive. Yeah.
Imagine that, like for a simple ticket, and then you go there, and maybe some trouble will happen, and you will have to leave again. I mean,
Yeah, another 2,000.
yeah.
That's $4,000. So King Country is asking you, what's your profession qualification?
In Russia, I was a translator. I was translating from Arabic to Russian and from Russian to Arabic. Like first I was translating documents, then I started translating directly, like an interpreter. That was my profession.
People who registered their Google AdSense from Russia are lucky because they get 0% taken away from them. My
Ah,
Google AdSense is registered in Kazakhstan and they take 10% from my
ah,
earnings.
ah.
Yeah.
I see.
And in America, if you live in America, I think they take like 30%
Yeah, they
of your
take a
YouTube.
lot. Yes,
It's crazy. It's like nearly half of your money.
but
So
what?
if you earn like,
It's a lot. But why in Russia they
yeah,
don't take tax from Russian government? I mean,
I don't know, they have some agreement or something. I don't know.
yeah, because I even
Like you don't, if you have a Russian AdSense, you don't pay any percent.
yeah, I have a Russian one.
Yeah. So if you earn $100, you get $100. If I earn $100, I get $90.
But still, we are earning minus 40%. I mean, 40% is going to the YouTube.
No, I'm talking before that. Before the 40%. I mean after the
Ah,
40%.
after the 40%.
So
Yes.
yeah, so I get minus 40%, and then when I get paid, they take another 10% from me. And
Ah,
that's not taking, it's the the United States whatever it's called, IRS.
ah,
Like the like I pay taxes to the United States for some reason. The 10%.
ah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So you
Where's
don't.
my US passport?
So
What the heck?
you pay to Kazakhstan and you pay to US at the same time.
No. I pay tax to the US. 10%.
10% to the US, despite your
Yeah.
AdSense is from Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. So, yes. Joe Biden, where's my passport? I pay taxes in the United States.
Crazy.
Give me my passport. Oh, Angie said you pay taxes in US because you're getting dollars from YouTube. No, I pay taxes to the US because I have viewers from the United States and I pay the tax for those people who watched it. But
Ah,
what I don't understand is like half Russian, he also has viewers from the
from
United
US,
States.
yes.
He doesn't pay taxes just because he has an account registered in Russia.
Yeah.
This is discrimination right here. So
Yeah.
did everybody press the like button on the stream or what? We
Yeah.
better press some
We
like
have
33 people
44,
watching.
44 likes. It's great.
Yeah, 33 people watching. That's good. Press the flip and like button.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Black Cat is gonna come after you with that blue wrench and smack you over your face if you don't press the like button right now.
He already gifted so many
Black Cat
memberships.
is
It's
a
great.
legend.
Yeah.
Well, KD, he pressed the like button. That's good. Yep, always make friends with the locals. That has helped me more than anything. Yeah, exactly, Angie. You gotta make friends everywhere you go.
For sure. So are we finishing? Are we done?
Yeah, we could be done.
Yeah.
Too late. And see you later, everyone. See you, half Russian. It was
Yeah.
nice
Thank you.
speaking
Thank
to
you
you
for
and
joining.
the
Okay.
whole
See
chat.
you.
See
Okay.
you later.
Okay. Bye.